So we are continuing our look through the ages. I had two reviews that were planned to be before this, but I can't find the figures. So we are jumping ahead to the thrilling 30s. The 30th anniversary of Transformers with Springer. Yeah. Now, as I have mentioned, alright. I should mention, I got this guy when I was 8, 9, so obviously I played with him, and obviously something got lost. His gun. But his sword is still here, so I can still get him into helicopter mode. It's just, I can't show him with the gun, which, oh well, he's a sword wielder, I don't think he needs a gun. But anyway, this figure is based, at least robot mode, is based off, I believe, Last Stand of the Wreckers by IDW Comics. Highly suggest reading the IDW Comics. They're really cool. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the vehicle mode pieces. Yeah. Obviously a little bit of paint chipping. And the windshields have never lined up and tabbed in on my figure. Like, this is what they're supposed to look like. But they never tab, they never haven't in 10 years. But yeah. And there's the top. Bottom, you can see his sword. And all in all, yeah. He rolls really freely. Because those nice pinned-on wheels. Hasbro, do this more. Pin your fucking wheels on. I mean, because look at how freely he rolls, and I just knocked one of my comparisons off the table. Sorry, again, I rolled him, and he knocked my comparison off the table. And Anyway. But yeah, he's really cool. He rolls really well. Now, for comparison, let's bring in Jif Bumper. As you can see, he's a lot smaller. You know. You know. And let's bring in Animated Optimus, the Legacy version. Yes, I did paint the rims. Yes, it looks shitty, I know. But yeah. I also tried painting the grill, and of course it looks shitty. I'm gonna try and repaint it later. But yeah. But yeah, and you got little guns right here, I guess? I don't know. Some nice little wire detailing. All in all, I really like this guy. Now, let's get him transformed into helicopter form. Helicopter, helicopter, copter, copter. Whoa! Okay. First thing you're going to want to do is remove his sword. And kind of bring these back. Angle shit correctly first. You're going to want to kind of bring these up and then swing him around to get him out of the way. Bring his legs out, and they do tab in right there. And then go ahead and angle these out like this. And he can still roll like this. Which is kind of funny to me. Anyway, now you're going to want to take the arms, or the sides of the car, and bring these sections out, which on mine have always been extremely stiff. And you want to swing them out. They slide out, and then you rotate them up like this. Fold the windshield, or the window down. Bring this section up like this. Then bend the arm, or the side like this, and this slot will tab in right here. And then there. You want to do the same on the other side. This one's a little bit looser, but as you can see, there's some stress marks and stuff, so it definitely hasn't always been that loose. Anyway, tab them in like that. Make sure the arm is still tabbed into the side of the chest. Bring the sections back like this. You want to take the hood section, pop it up, bring it forward. You're going to want to bring the legs up slightly and then bend the knee the wrong way to straighten it out. Like this. We can go ahead and bring these sections down, come in here, bring the landing gear out, and he's missing something kind of important for a helicopter: the blades, or the propeller, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's where the sword comes in. So you want to just take the sword and split it like this, bring this section kind of down so you can take this section, bring it up, straighten the blades out, and yeah, this piece, you know, there's this little kind of gear-like section. This piece, kind of, you know, tabs it in like that to keep it from rotating. Yeah, and then you want to plug it on right here, and then there you go. There is Springer in helicopter form. So yes, here is Springer in his helicopter form. You know, it looks pretty cool. Definitely not quite as cohesive as the car mode. It kind of just, yeah. But, you know, I still like it. This is if I display him in a vehicle mode, this is the one I'm usually going to display him in. The propeller spins nice and freely. As you can see, there's the windshield, the car lights are still there. The wheels are still there and accessible. Meaning, if you really wanted to, you could have them just roll on the car wheels. Because even these ones are nice and, you know, freely spinning. But yeah, you know. These side sections that I believe made like pipes in the vehicle mode make like guns, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you had his gun, you would have been able to fold that up and plug it in right here. I do not have his gun, as I have said. But yeah, you know, there's some nice detail, most of which we've already seen in car mode, but you know. So, you know, there's not too much, or really any new details revealed other than this. But yeah, I think, you know, he's cool. Now, for comparison. Yes, comparing a car to a helicopter. We have Cliff Jumper, GIF Bumper. You know. You know. It's a car and a helicopter. And we have Optimus. So, you know. Again, truck and a helicopter. The helicopter is severely undersized for this, but you know. You know. But yeah. So, yeah, there we have it. Yeah, I really like this guy. And, Toy Hacks sells a set for this guy that I think really makes him look even better. But I can't afford it right now, so I just have to suffer with the base figure, which looks amazing anyway. Anyway, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's transform him one more time into robot mode. First, go ahead and remove the sword. Go ahead and transform it back into sword form, which I really like the way the sword is. This is cool. You're going to want to basically stand him up. Go ahead and take the feet, bring them forward like this. Bring them forward. Bring the heel out. Come on. Bring the heel out. Bring the heel out. Stand him up. While I raise my camera. Never mind. You're going to want to split his legs, kind of. His legs bend slightly right here for transformation, so you want to make sure they're not like that. Bend the knee out a click, so his legs are straight. Bring his knee pads up, like this. And here we have a standing Springer. I'm just lifting this to get it out of the way. Next, what you're going to want to do is take the arms, kind of bring them up a little bit, untab them, bring them down. Go ahead and close it up. Open it up on the other side, like that. So you can bring out the fist. Do the same on this side. Bring that down. Close that. Open the windshield side. Bring the hand down. And then there we go. Now you're going to want to bring the head up like this. You want to make sure the landing gear is out, so that way you have space for the head. And bring his chest down. Bring the rest of his chest up. It will tab in right there. Then go ahead and untab the arms. Bring it up, tab it in right there. Untab the arms. And we are almost done. What you're going to want to do is you're going to come back here and bring these sections up. Up. And out a little bit. Up and angle them out a little bit. And then here we have Springer in robot mode. And damn. Yeah, this is, like I said, he's based off the last Stand of the Wreckers Springer design. But I think he just looks really freaking cool. So for, let's take a look at some of the details. Not necessarily his knees. Making sure everything's tabbed in. But let's take a look at that face. Look at that face. That is a Springery face if I've ever seen it. And yeah. Again, not a whole lot of new detail is revealed if you looked at the underside of the helicopter mode. But, he's cool. He's cool. He can hold his sword, which is nice. I like it when figures can hold their accessories. But yeah. I'd raise the camera, but right now my camera thing is too tall. Well, maybe if I bring it up like this. Still a little tall, but you know what? I can work with it. But yeah. So yeah. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, which is kind of a little loose on mine. Shoulders can go up that far. Can do a full 360, again a little loose on mine. They are on a ball joint, I don't know if you can see that. They're on a ball joint. He has bicep rotation, waving his sword at you. He has about 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. His wrists can rotate, and if you use the transformation joint, can bend inwards a little bit. Nothing at the waist. That wasn't standard at the time. Then again, neither was wrist swivel, but he can kick forward that far. He can kick backwards about that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. He has thigh rotation. You have about 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and a little bit the other way because of transformation. You don't have ankle pivot, because again, that wasn't standard. I mean, unless you want to bend his leg right there for ankle pivot. But, yeah. All in all, he's pretty articulate. I really can't complain. Especially for 10 years ago. Alright, now, for comparison one last time. Here we have him with Cliff Jumper. Which is cool, you know. I'd say that's pretty decent scale-ish. And here we have him with Prime. You know, this is a little bit more proof that Voyagers have shrunk over the years. Because this was a Voyager back in 2010, this is a Voyager now. Granted, animated Prime is a bit bigger than most Voyagers these days. But not by too much. Again, he is still bigger. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, guys, so that has been... I always do this before I do the pose thing. Anyway, guys, that has been my review of the Transformers Thrilling 30s Springer. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like. If you didn't, go ahead and dislike it, I guess. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe. Check out my other videos, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.